Recently, something is telling me to start reading books. You see, today we live in a world full of, flooded with a lot of information and AI slopes that we often get ourselves into losing focus. We can no longer focus on one thing. Sometimes you find yourself you are on a mobile device, and then you are also watching a video on your laptop. To make the matter worse, you are going deeper into the comment sections of the video you're watching, and you are reading something here on the other phone, or you're looking at something else. So our brain is becoming fully flooded of information that we cannot grab or grasp anything at all. So we over scroll on the phones every day, every single day. Social platforms like TikTok made it worse because our brain constantly craves for dopamine, for quick dopamine. See, so I came to a realization that I think I need to regain my focus because I used to be a sharp guy in the class. Though I wasn't an A straight student, I used to get an A minus and B minus, and it's really good level. So I have to do something to regain back my focus. And the dangers and the lack of focus you can actually have is you when you lose your focus, you cannot have a good relationship with people because you might find people are on something and you are in a different page. You will find yourself that you are on the outside. So it's very dangerous when you cannot focus as a person, because even at workplace you might be instructed by your boss to do something, but then your brain is thinking about something different. See, the devices are not evil, but if we choose to use them in a useful way, it will be okay with us. But if we take everything for granted, we will lose focus, and this is what will lead into brain rot. A lot of people in America today are suffering from brain rot and AI slopes. AI slopes is also becoming too much these days, and we are tired of AI content and slopes. We now craving for real human connection. Now, for example, I'm a black person. An African man. I like authenticity, to be authentic and not robotic. So you have to be your true self. You have to be your true self every time. I'm still talking about the over information we have today. Like, if you want to do something, for example, you don't know how to cook fish, you don't know how to cook vegetable like aubergine or eggplant, then you go to tab on Google how to cook fish. It's gonna take you to a YouTube video where somebody is doing some dishes in the kitchen and is cooking with the spices. Now you get to watch the full video. This is one example. That is a good information, right? I think it's a good information because you are making good use of it directly. You search for the information, you get the information, and then you apply it in real life. But there are type of information that we search for on Google, ChatGPT, or any other social platform. We get the information, but we find ourselves we are numb. We cannot execute the thing we got from the information. We are just full of ideas, but we cannot. We have zero execution. See, I used to find myself sometimes chatting with ChatGPT. ChatGPT, hey chat, I want to send a text to my girlfriend telling her that I want her to come over to have dinner with me. And then I tell Chat, please make it sound romantic, make it sound beautiful, make it sound convincing so that she can, by all means, make it up to me. That is one example. The other example is also when you are in a trouble. You're in a trouble, for example. Then you go to Google and ask Google or ChatGPT, please solve for me the problem. Or how do I make these people forget the problem? Or how do I please make the text sounds good. Make the text sound reasonable. Those are the things we tell the AI. We can no longer use our brain. We can no longer think deeply. We can no longer focus. And I want you, my friends, to regain your focus today. And I'm trusting my instincts that is telling me to start reading books, because I think it's high time for me to, yes, get that deep focus, and whatever information I get from the internet or from my fellow friends and colleagues, I get to execute from the information directly. But I no longer want to be a victim of over consuming content and creating less. So I'm choosing this way today. I have to create multiple content instead of consumption, because now I am around 20 years old. Am I 20? I'm around 21 years old, and somebody my age obviously have been through a lot. I have lived a life that any other teenage person is still passing through now. I have lived my all teenage years. So I'm grown, I'm an adult now. I know what to do. So I don't need to keep lying to myself that I need more, I need more, I need more. Now, I'm tired of consuming content, over consuming content. Now it's time for me to start creating. Whatever I create, it comes from my heart deeply. Yes. Whether it's advising, whether it's giving you awareness of what you're doing, whether it's inspiration or anything. So, guys, I need you to recommend for me some books that are good today that I can start reading. I used to hear about another book called Think and Grow Rich. I don't know whether you have ever read the book, but you can also recommend for me in the comments below some kind of books you know. I think that's what I have. Thank you.